The adorable loudmouth orange varmint from the Jak series finally gets his day in the sun on the PSP. Although Daxter might seem like an average spin-off title, don't be surprised if you enjoy it more than the series that spawned it. The game picks up right at the end of Jak and Daxter for the PS2. Jak is imprisoned and Daxter vows to rescue him. We know from Jak 2 that Daxter eventually completes this task 2 years later.
Ding ding, third floor!
So the idea is that players will see what Daxter was up to during that time. As it turns out, you only learn about Daxter's 2-week gig as an exterminator.
I don't know nothing about exterminating, and I hate bugs!
While the game is quite large, very little happens in the story. With 2 years of game time to work with, there's really no excuse for the lack of an engaging narrative. Everyone is well voiced, especially Daxter by Max Casella, but the game's peripheral characters aren't fleshed out very well, so it's hard to care.
We gotta take out these bugs!
Most 3D platformers haven't exactly evolved over the last half-decade. If anything, they've become simpler. Daxter follows suit, opting to sacrifice open-ended mission structure for a linear experience, and it works well. You won't find yourself looking for that one door that needs to be open with the key you just got, you just keep moving. The pacing is almost perfect, with traditional platforming broken up by racing sections and some bizarre mini-games. Daxter's weapon of choice is a bug-zapping sprayer that doubles as a hovering device like in Super Mario Sunshine. He can also use it as a flamethrower and a few other things that are best left unspoiled. Just like prior games in the series, you have your primary objectives that move the main story forward, and plenty of submissions that amount to a whole lot of collecting. Toss in some of the best 3D boss battles ever to grace the PSP, and no loading times, and Daxter starts to feel like a full-featured console game shrunken down to fit a handheld.
Well, that's what I'm here for.
As far as the visuals go, Daxter is one of the best-looking games on the PSP. His fur and facial animation is superb. You revisit a couple of levels multiple times, but the environments are massive and almost always unique. If you're a fan of hopping and bopping, you can't go wrong with Daxter. The jumping and running controls are tight, even with the odd PSP analog nub. The same goes for vehicles or doing just about anything else in the game. The momentum feels right, making landing on a dime no problem. But there are a few quirks worth mentioning. Sometimes the camera can get stuck on objects, and there's also a small delay when using the sprayer. This is not a showstopper, but it doesn't feel as responsive as it should. As you proceed through the game, you're able to upgrade Daxter's sprayer into new devices, but there's only 4, which is a lot less than we've come to expect from previous Jak and Daxter games.
Wait, come back! I've got more!
Daxter is the poster child for not having to sacrifice anything to bring a console game to a handheld. It packs all the punch of its siblings while refining the genre to its essence, making it one of the best PSP games yet.
Sweet!